Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to do a quick review on the Festool Vecturo multi-tool. And some of you might think, why would you spend $700+ on a multi-tool when I could get one down at the hardware store for about $100? And the quick answer to that is, if you're using the tool a lot, it's worth the money. I went through probably 3 tools in the first year of operating my business in carpentry. I started with the Harbor Freight generic one. That lasted, probably 2 hours before it burned out, literally motor smoked. Then I went and upgraded to the Dremel. It seemed like the heaviest duty tool at the time, and I just kept breaking the part up here that holds the saw in place. The teeth on the tool side kept ripping out, so I ended up replacing that once. And then at the end of that one, I was just tired of spending money and time on fixing things. And since then, this has been about 7 years I've had that Vecturo, and it gets used all the time. There could probably be over 1,000 hours of use on it, and it still works like day one. So yes, it's a lot of money, but if you're gonna use a tool a lot, it's well worth it. And it's not just because it's durable. I'm gonna explain a couple other things here that'll help you make a decision as well. So when I bought that Vecturo, one of the other drawbacks was these Festool brand blades are like $15 each. And I thought maybe there's a chance they're more durable. So I ended up buying several varieties. I think these Extreme brand ones are kind of like a generic brand. You can get these on Amazon, and if you buy in bulk, they're probably about $1.50 a piece, which is really good. Certain times I need to get a lot of metal blades, and I've gone with CMT for that. And all 3 of them are basically the same durability level for about the same price. Or for a variable difference in price, these being the cheapest. Unfortunately, you can't buy metal dedicated blades in a multi-pack. You have to buy an entire package of like 50 random blades to get some metal blades of that brand. So if you can buy these on Amazon for $1.50, that kind of takes care of that. I bought the whole kit, and it's nice because it has a nice organization top, and you have the depth. I guess there's the depth gauge, and then you also have the guide. I've used those hardly at all. Honestly, if I were to do it again, I may not get the whole kit. They all come with a nice sustainer anyway, and those rack in my van, so no big deal there. And then even if you're not going to use the tool a lot, one thing which a lot of people might think is a drawback is that this thing is pretty heavy. It weighs probably 2 to 3 times what some of the other ones weigh. And I thought, well, that's going to be a pain if I'm doing a lot of overhead work. But actually, it helps cut a lot faster. That extra weight basically is backing that saw. So when it's vibrating around, this tool is staying still, which also not only makes you cut faster, but it keeps your hand from vibrating to death. I've gone through days with other brands, like even the Dremel. My hands were just almost completely desensitized by the end of the day. And this thing just cuts so smooth and fast, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Now, the design of the head was the main reason I switched that. And you can see that it has basically a star pattern on the outside. And I believe now Bosch makes one that does that as well. It might be worth a try. If this were to fry on me, I'd probably try a Bosch just to see if those have improved. But regardless of what brand you get, make sure you get a star pattern. And if you get the Festool, not only does it have a more reliable, sturdy head, but it has I think it's a 5-year warranty. Really nice long cord. And I do believe they make it in cordless, but I just get tired of charging batteries with the amount of work that I do. Some tools I like to keep cordless, like my drills. And in that case, I like Bosch. They do just fine for the price. But I can't say enough good things about the Vecturo. It was the hardest pill I swallowed in terms of buying a Festool, because there's so many other options out there that seem pretty good. But it's one of those tools that I use a lot and has never failed me, so can't recommend enough. If you guys have any questions about the tool, please leave them in the comments below. Or if you know anything about those new Bosches, I'd be curious as well. If you like this, check out the rest of my videos. I do some carpentry videos, some DIY handyman stuff, and I do like to eat and cook wild game. So take a look at the channel, subscribe, share, and like. I appreciate you guys. Take care.